Hi, my name is Maria and I come from Poland. I study clinical, social and cognitive neuroscience at City. I chose to study clinical, social and cognitive neuroscience at City because the course combines the three areas of neuroscience that I was interested in. That I was considering to pursue the clinical psychology for my doctorate. However, I was also interested in research. So I decided to enroll in this course because it seemed like it could give me a good overview of the various areas in neuroscience that I was interested in, which then in turn could give me further opportunity to explore more subjects and to experience various areas of research before deciding what I wanted to do next. In addition, when I had a look at the modules before I started the course, they seemed really interesting. So this university and this course seems overall like a really good choice for me. I love everything about neuroscience. Initially, I was more interested in psychology and in mental health, but soon I realized that it's essential to study the brain in order to understand them. The brain is one of the most complex organs in our body, and I really wanted to learn more about how it functions, how it develops, and how it can be affected by various factors. I was really interested also in how brain gives rise to our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. I studied psychology with Cognitive Neuroscience, which provided me with a great foundation to apply for this course. During the 2 years break from uni, I worked as a recovery worker in substance misuse services, supporting people in recovery from addictions. And addiction is a very serious illness, and I became interested in the neural underpinnings of it. Working in substance misuse got me thinking about applications of neuroscience, of the knowledge in research, in order to support people not only with addictions, but also who struggle with mental health as well. Having a break in my case was a great decision because it helped me to realize what path I wanted to take career-wise. I also really missed studying at uni and being at uni, so the time away made me really, really motivated to return and to give my very best during my master's. So I arrived in the UK around 7 years ago, so I don't really feel like an international student anymore. And I also arrived to London 2 years ago, but London is so multicultural and there's so many people coming and going that I don't really feel like an outsider at all. In addition, my course is very international as well, so we have people from many different backgrounds, which I really like because it always gives me an opportunity to have some more experience and to find out a little bit more about different cultures. So it's really great to be surrounded by people from all over the world, really. For me, it was quite difficult to choose my favorite module, but if I really have to choose, that would be statistics. We had both statistical models and introduction to stats and programming. And it was the first time that I actually learned programming, and it's something that I would never actually do on my own. So it was a little bit intimidating at first, but then later on, I really started enjoying it. And because of that, I also decided that I want to pursue computational neuroscience as my PhD. Outside of university, I work as a peer support worker, and I support people who are currently in a mental health crisis. I'm also a student representative for my course, and throughout the whole year I took part in a research internship program where I assisted my lecturer with setting up EEG experiment. One of the best skills I learned during my course is the skill of being able to think critically. Many of my assignments involved critical evaluation of scientific articles. I also learned how to work independently and how to be self-motivated. I also learned a better organization, which was critical to complete my assignments. The course had a really big impact on me professionally, as I decided that this is what I want to do as my career. I also created valuable connections, and the course inspired me to look for further knowledge and development opportunities. And most importantly, it sparked even higher interest in neuroscience. After I complete my master's, I would really like to apply for PhD in neuroscience, preferably in computational neuroscience, like I mentioned. So I started really enjoyed programming during my course, and I discovered that this is something that I'm interested in. And this gave me quite a good introduction. Currently, I'm in the process for looking for different jobs, and my ideal one would be a research assistant. And I really think that the course equipped me with adequate skills for this. For example, analytical thinking, academic writing, and data analysis. Especially, I'm interested in how artificial intelligence can aid with clinical diagnosis, for example, in dementia. So I'm really looking forward to how the field progresses, and also perhaps maybe I would like to work in it in the future. So my biggest piece of advice for the future master's student is to really engage in independent studies, read and look for the resources outside of the course, as it can really increase the knowledge and experience. I would really advise to engage in lectures, so don't be afraid to speak up, ask questions, and talk to lecturers. We are given plenty of resources and knowledge, but it's really up to us how we utilize it.